The ice cream flavour you can basically only get in Canada. Hey guys, how's it going? My name is AussieTash. This video was suggested to me by one of my members on Discord. Shout out to Spacey Doodle. I'm really excited to find out what this particular flavour is, what it tastes like, and why you can only get it in Canada. So, let's roll.
When it comes to Canadian cuisine, some items that come to mind probably include familiar fare that is readily available stateside, like poutine or Tim Hortons donuts and coffee. Interestingly, not all of the culinary staples from the Great White North have made their way to the United States. As a matter of fact, one of these staples is an ice cream flavor that you might have a hard time finding anywhere outside of Canada.
Okay.
That elusive treat is Tiger Tail, an intriguing ice cream flavor that was widely available in Canadian soda fountains from the 1950s through the 1970s.
Oh, okay.
The flavor is a big hit with some kids and even those grown-up kids who want to relive their childhood. Today, there are local and international creameries in Canada still selling this nostalgic flavor. Since the thought of a striped big cat may not conjure familiar taste associations, you might have questions. You probably don't have to be the world's greatest detective to deduce what two colors make up the appearance of Tiger Tail ice cream. What may surprise you, though, is the flavors behind those orange and black stripes.
Okay, so yes, I do have questions. I have lots of questions. Why is it called Tiger Tail? What was the whole thing behind creating an ice cream called Tiger Tail? I'm trying to think of what the flavors will be. I'm thinking some sort of orangey, sweet orangey sort of ice cream. Might be similar to what we have Jaffas. I don't know if you guys sell Jaffas over in Canada. It's like a little orangey sort of really sweet chocolate. I reckon you can melt that down, put that in ice cream. It'll be absolutely beautiful. And this black here, I'm sort of thinking it could be a sort of licorice flavor. Not quite too sure. We're going to hear all about it. Really excited. At the end of the video, guys, I'll tell you what is the best ice cream in Australia. It's absolutely fantastic. It's the #1 selling ice cream in Australia. It's been the #1 selling for 50, 60 years. I don't know how long, but yeah, we all love it. So stay tuned. I'll tell you about it. I'll show you a picture. Let's just hear about the Tiger Tail.
According to Chapman's, which bills itself as Canada's largest independent ice cream maker, its Tiger Tail is a creamy orange flavor with a black licorice ripple. Both Kawartha Dairy, a family-owned dairy company that is over 80 years old, and Nestle Canada sell similarly concocted flavors. Tiger Tail has a fervent fan base. According to Ashley Chapman, vice president of Chapman's Ice Cream, the company keeps the flavor on the roster because loyal Tiger Tail fans raise an enormous fuss whenever its future appears in jeopardy.
I have my favorite spoon and my other favorite spoon.
One Canadian brand that now carries Tiger Tail ice cream hasn't always made this flavor. President's Choice, a private Canadian label, rediscovered the throwback flavor, and it paid off. In a 2010 article, Sita Cocker, a former product developer for the brand, told Susie the Foodie a comical inside story about the company's introduction to the flavor. Our senior management team remembered the flavor as a childhood favorite. I had never had it as a child, and they joked around that I was too young. So we nicknamed it the old man flavor. Cocker admitted that she had to do a little hunting to find Tiger Tail ice cream to have a frame of reference for recreating it. Ultimately, it was a good thing President's Choice took the gamble on the flavor because Cocker said they received great feedback on the product.
Okay, so there it is, Tiger Tail. So you can get it in buckets as well, and you can also go to some sort of local ice creamery place and get it from there. Guys, we don't have many of those around anymore. We've got Cold Rock, and mate, I'm just not going to go in there. You've got to pay like $6 or $7 for a waffle cone with like 2 little scoops of ice cream, and maybe they'll put some, little Maltesers or other little things in there, like Sour Patch Kids or lollies and stuff in there. And it's like $6 or $7. And to be honest, in Australia, when you want to go to one of those places, you have to eat it there and then because, mate, it melts before you even get it out of the store. I love the idea of bucket-flavoured ice cream that you can take home. But really, in Australia, we don't really sell a lot of that. We sell the Ben & Jerry's, all those flavours, and that is just so expensive. I am not paying $10 for a little bucket of Ben & Jerry's ice block. Sara Lee bucket ice creams in different flavours, they're pretty cool. My ultimate favourite, I reckon, would be vanilla, chocolate, and strawberry. Yum, yum. You can't go wrong. You get all those little flavours. You get the nice Paul's brand in a big bucket. Not too expensive. The kids love it. So yeah, all good. This is really, really cool. I'm loving the presentation and the colors. It's got the whole orange and black thing. I love how it's got the bilingual language there. That's really, really cool. It just looks awesome. I just want to try it. Guys, if you have this as a regular staple, or if you were a kid back in the 80s, do you still buy it to get that nostalgia feeling? Man, we love that nostalgia feeling, don't we? And we just love feeling like a kid again sometimes, and ice cream is a really cool way to make you sit down and feel like you're a kid again, and that is super, super cool.
She explained the appeal of this odd, old-time flavor favorite by saying, apparently it was a long-lost treasure. It was capable of transporting you back to your childhood.
Yeah, and we love
the
that.
sentimentality over this sweet treat has a lot to do with the flavor's timeless popularity. Of course, not everyone feels so tender towards this particular blend of flavors. If the thought of mixing orange and licorice together doesn't exactly make you salivate, you're not alone. A distaste for black licorice could even be genetic. This isn't lost on Marie Porter, who has created a homemade tiger tail ice cream recipe and even a tiger tail cake inspired by the flavor. She points out its polarizing nature on Celebration Generation.
Oh, wow.
While I realize that this tiger tail ice cream recipe will be heartily welcomed by many of my Canadian readers, I also realize that it will sound weird or outright disgusting to most of my American readers. For Americans who do enjoy the flavor of black licorice, she encourages you to give it a try. She even has a trick from childhood she shares for savoring the flavor. As a kid, I used to eat the ice cream from around the thickest parts of ribbon, leaving the best for last. If you're like us, though, resisting the urge to devour your favorite bite of dessert until the very end might be even harder than finding tiger tail ice cream in the first place.
Tiger tail ice creams. Jump on, tell me your stories as a kid. Do you still eat it as an adult? Do you go around looking for that nostalgia feeling? Do you like a lot of thick licorice or just, little bits of thin licorice? I've seen ones where it looked like the cone was a licorice flavored cone. Then you've got all the licorice through the ice cream. That might be a little bit too much for me. I do like licorice, but not really, really thick, dark licorice. We do like licorice in Australia. It's sold in lots of different places, lots of different varieties. We've got like red licorice. I don't know if you guys have red licorice. It's called licorice, raspberry flavored licorice. We've got, sweet licorice, dark licorice, just heaps of licorice. Like I said, the orange flavored, I'd like that in an ice cream. I haven't really tried that before. This was a really, really cool video. I did say, guys, that I was going to show you the top selling favorite ice block in Australia. It's just the number one. We love it. Unfortunately, it's gone through what we call shrinkflation. When we were kids, man, I reckon it used to be like this big. Now it's like this big and 3 times the price. Hold on, stay tuned, and I'll show you a picture. I'm back, guys, and here it is. The Golden Gay Time, the Streets Golden Gay Time. Oh my gosh, it is an Australian classic. It's the ice block of all ice blocks. We absolutely love it. How do you describe the flavor? It's got nuts. It's got vanilla. It's got some sort of, I think it might be maybe honeycomby sort of caramel flavor. Not quite too sure, but we absolutely love it. It's covered with chocolate. It's just beautiful, man. It's the number one selling ice block here in Australia. We love it. We have so many memories as a kid eating them, and you just want to go to the store and buy them. We pick them up from the 7-Eleven. You can get them in tubs now. You can get them in all these different flavors. But yeah, guys, if you can get your hands on one of them in Canada, have a bite. You'll absolutely love them. Okay, that was the video for today. If you enjoyed it, please jump on, smash the like button, leave a comment, share me your stories about eating tiger tail ice cream. I'd love to hear them. Cheers from down under. Take care. Bye.